I'm Laura, and we're here to do our Toddler Thursday reading. We're calling on Spirit for our highest, our best, and our clearest messages. Welcome back if you're returning. Welcome. This is the first time you're here. These messages are for parents who are seeking answers about something that might be going on in their household with their children that they just can't quite put their finger on. So the first thing that we do is we pull Black Moon Astrology card to tap into the child's energy and see what's going on with the child or the children in the household. So we have Uranus Genius, Solar Eclipse Revolution. Whoops. And Ninth House Faith. Okay. And then the next thing is we pull some Moonology cards to see where parents are at with what's going on in their household. So we have first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. New moon in Cancer, relax. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. And a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. So what's coming through for me initially is that there's a child in your household that is exploring some different expression of faith than you practice in your home. There's they're tapping into a different level of consciousness than maybe your household has ever attempted to tap into, is what I'm getting. And so that's just making you feel unsettled. I don't feel unsafe, but unsettled. So let's see what the Fairy Tale Oracle has to say about what's going on. So we have Fairy Ointment, the Sight. The Princess Who Never Smiled, healing. Sleeping Beauty, awakening. Fairies' words. Yeah, I feel as if your child has the ability to channel or is a medium of some sort. They're getting messages from the other side. And that's not something that you are really experienced with. And so it's unsettling to you. Yeah, release, control, relax. You and your loved ones are safe, and a time to give rather than take. Yeah, I don't feel like your child is working with a Ouija board or anything like that. I think that they are getting messages, things that they are interpreting as messages, and you're not comfortable with it. And I think that, it's really important that you don't, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse. Let's see what else is coming through. I feel like this child is really young, and that's what is creating most of the disconcerted feeling that you have. Let's see. I feel like I need at least 2 more lights here, Tarot. 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so there's a reciprocity energy that was coming up from over here. So this child, I think, is quite small and doesn't have an understanding. 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This child doesn't have an understanding of what it is they're capable of doing, and while you might not fully understand it, you obviously have more of an idea than they do, and so you're worried about protecting them. And because they're saying things and they're bringing through messages possibly from deceased grandparents or deceased parents of yours that are really, they're causing you to think, they're giving you something to think about, but they're also scaring you a little because these are not things that this child should know. And by that I mean they weren't alive when these things transpired, and so you know that these messages are coming from somewhere else. And while you are welcoming of the communication, it's freaking you out a little in that this family member is choosing this baby essentially to bring through these messages. And what I need you to sort of think about and understand is that the veil is thinnest for the younger children. They don't have the built up disbelief that they can communicate, and so they just take these messages at face value and really are just saying, what they're feeling, what they're hearing, what they're sensing, however it is that they're receiving the messages, they're just delivering them, and it's that simple for them. Now, if you're concerned about their safety, you can teach them how to call on Archangel Michael for protection, or Archangel Raphael for healing, and so I think that that's a very practical thing that you should consider in this circumstance is adding a nightly or morning or both prayer, petition to your child's practice. So teach them, to call on their ancestors or their spirit guides or whatever you're comfortable with for their protection. You can obviously do it for them, but I think that in this instance it would probably make more sense and be more helpful for this child if you teach them to do it as well, because I don't think that this is a gift that's going to go away. I feel as if this is, so you're trying to squelch the independence of this child because you don't want them to accept this gift. That's what this Nine of Pentacles and this Four of Cups in reverse are telling me. But what this 8 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles is telling me is that this child, this is work that they were brought here to do. This ability to have reciprocal energy, to stay grounded and still communicate with the other side, is a gift they possess. And if you help them learn how to utilize it now and provide them with the protection and what have you, then they will continue to grow in this, and it will be something that is a lifelong practice for them. And so I do feel that, the important thing for you to understand is that they are safe, that you are safe, and that you can continue to protect them. But they, we have genius, revolution, and faith. And so I do feel as if the way in which your child connects is possibly something that is quite healing and quite revolutionary. And so while I understand as a parent that it might give you pause, it really is something that is quite special and quite unique about your child that spirit just really wants you to embrace. So the last thing that I've been doing this week is I've been pulling oracle cards from this Universal Love Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. And so we're going to pull an oracle card and see what the universe has to say about this gift, any further advice that the universe has for you on how to deal with this gift. Okay, so let's see what comes out. So we have the inner child card, and we have this. So we have, I'm going to pull another card because I really feel called to pull a second card. Trilogy of Light. Yeah. Your child is really quite divinely connected and divinely guided. And they're getting messages straight from spirit. So we have this light at their crown, we have this light at their third eye, we have this light at their throat chakra, and then we have all of this energy focused on their heart. So the purity of the messages that your child is delivering is quite overwhelming. I'm welling up as I look at this card, and this Trilogy of Light just says to me that this is truly divinely guided and your child is protected. And if you have any questions, please feel comfortable asking them via email if you don't want to put them in the comments. I feel like this is a very specific message for a handful of people. So if this does resonate and you feel comfortable liking or commenting, sharing or subscribing, that's wonderful. If you don't feel comfortable, as I said, doing it publicly, please feel comfortable enough to email me and I will give you some further guidance. If this doesn't resonate, there are other Toddler Thursday messages in the playlist that might apply to your situation. But regardless of what is going on, I do so appreciate you coming to my channel and sharing your energy with me. I think it is probably one of the greatest gifts that I have received. So I truly appreciate your time and your energy, and I just want you to take care. Love to all of you. Hello, Laura with Listening with Love Tarot. I just want to thank you for watching the video to the end. If you like the content, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. It helps me know which direction to go.